Hi, in this video I'm going to let you into one of photography's little secrets. Hi, I'm Adam and welcome to First Man Photography, the channel that will help you take your photography to the next level. If you haven't done so already, head over to firstmanphotography.com, fill in your details to join the email list, and I'll send you a free copy of the ebook on how to capture perfect exposure every time. Okay, well, let's get into this. Firstly, I just want to take the opportunity to say thank you to you. This week, First Man Photography turned 1 year old, and it's been just an amazing year. And I wanted to say thank you because I so much appreciate all of you that have subscribed, viewed, watched, liked, commented, just everything. It's been such a good year, and I've really enjoyed it. I've now got over 4,000 subscribers, and I'm looking forward to making more videos for you because I really love doing it, and I'm really looking forward towards the year to come. I'm going to aim for bigger and better things. I really hope you continue to watch, and if you haven't done so yet, please do subscribe to the channel. Over the last year, a sort of recurring theme that's come up in the comments is that people have often mentioned that photography is very expensive. I've tried really hard to keep the channel inclusive for everybody, and that's really something that's important to me, particularly with photography in general. And I'll continue to do that, but there is no denying that photography gear can quickly become expensive. Yes, I do make videos about gear and about tech, but it's because I love it, and I don't think there's anything wrong with loving tech and loving gear. And for me, that's a big part of why I like photography, because it matches up my love of the arts and things like that, but also about technology and science. And those things pair just nicely with photography. And I know that many of you feel the same, because that's why a lot of the gear videos do well. People want to also make the correct purchase when they're buying new gear, so the reviews and things are important because people want to get value for money, and that's vitally important too. However, photography as a whole does not need to be expensive. Many of us now have really decent cameras on our smartphones and things like that, and there's also thousands of cameras available on the used market. If you truly love photography, the cost of gear is not going to get in your way. When I was 16, I was lucky enough to be invited on a holiday with a good friend of mine and his family, and they were taking a trip to the US. The holiday was a bit of a road trip, and we started off in San Francisco, and we visited places like Yosemite and Death Valley, and then ended up in Las Vegas. I knew I was going to be visiting these amazing landscapes that Death Valley and Yosemite had to offer, and I took with me a small point and shoot camera, and this is 20 years ago, so it's way before the time of digital. But I also knew that because I was visiting these amazing places, I wanted to capture those landscapes as best I could. I didn't have a lot of money, but I headed into a camera store in San Francisco, and just to see if there's anything that I'd be able to afford to get some nice wider aspect ratio shots of these landscapes that I was going to be visiting. So really the only thing I could afford was this quite funny disposable film camera that Kodak made. It was like a wide angle panoramic disposable camera. It was the last one they had, so I picked it up and I spent $10 on that camera. That's a lot of money to me in those days. But I bought the camera, walked out the shop, and then I was really excited about what I was going to do with the 24 frames that camera had to offer. Can you imagine now going to places like Yosemite and Death Valley with just 24 frames to shoot? It's just crazy to think. Anyway, we took the trip, and I carefully selected what I was going to shoot with those 24 frames to the best of my abilities 20 years ago. The people I was with kept teasing me because I was constantly asking them to stop the car as I saw a nice landscape, and they were teasing me a bit for trying to be a bit like Ansel Adams, and that was the first time I heard of Ansel Adams. And I've loved his work ever since. The reason I'm telling you about this is because the other day I was trawling through some old photographs on my computer, and I came across these images because I'd scanned them on in 2004, and finding them just gave me so much joy, and it let me relive some of the memories from that holiday, and it really is just the beauty of photography. The point of this is that photography doesn't have to be expensive. I got that joy from spending $10 20 years ago. If you find yourself focusing too much on your gear, or thinking that you want more, or obsessing, just take a moment to look back at some of your old photos, look at other people's work, and it will really remind you of why you love photography. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed that. It's just a little message I wanted to share along with the story and the images as I move into the second year of First Man Photography. Please give the video the thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and I'd love to hear from you in the comments down below, and just share a little story of one of your favourite photography moments. Also, if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please do so. There's videos going up every Wednesday and every Sunday, and I'll see you on another video very soon. I'm Adam, this is First Man Photography,